Today's story is chapter 57. My life you may have, but not my money. The words that scared off a legendary bandit. Once there was a hard-working grocer. He had a large sum of money and was so worried about someone stealing it that he could barely sleep at night. One night a Buddha came to him in a dream and announced, "Before long a well-known thief will come by. Tell him plainly, 'My life you may have, but not my money.' If you do that, all will be well." The grocer woke up in a cold sweat. Eventually, just as the Buddha had said, he was visited by a thief. "Look, you," said the thief gruffly, "if you want to live, hand over your money." The grocer remembered what he had dreamed and said sharply, "My life you may have, but not my money." The thief ran off in fear and disappeared. Eventually, when the legendary bandit Ishikawa Goemon was apprehended, he looked back on this episode and confessed, "Never in my life did I ever hear any words so terrifying. There is nothing that cannot be done if you stake your life on it. When the petal falls is when it floats, lotus blossom. The force of its entry propels it from the water again, frog in a pond." Today's story is I think there are two layers of message, a deeper one and a superficial one. On a superficial level, I think the author wants to share with us the importance of risking our life when we deal with very important task. There's nothing we cannot achieve if we risk our own life. If we don't fear our death, there's nothing we will fear in this world, because the death is the most fearful event in life, which most majority or all people are afraid of. So, but there comes in our life the time, once we have to make such a decision. Okay, I'm gonna risk my life to do this. Yeah, maybe more than one time. Maybe some of us already experienced that. And then I think we all overcome the biggest hurdle. And such similar hurdle might visit us again in the future. But yeah, if we risk our own life, nothing is impossible. And the deeper level, it's about time when we achieve true happiness by the power of Buddha. All our self-power and the ego will be eliminated. And then we will achieve oneness with Buddha's wisdom. At that moment, our self-power will be killed with the sharp sword of Buddha's vow. Then we will experience birth and death. We die once and then immediately we will be reborn, which is our mind, not the physical body. And then we will experience true happiness, the happiness that will never abandon us. For a long time, I was wondering if this really happened to such a ordinary man like this grocer. But this grocer put trust in Buddha's word and put it into practice as he was instructed. And he must have said it with a deep confidence. That's why such a notorious thief, Ishikawa Goemon, was afraid of this grocer. When we risk our life, yeah, we can do that. We will be like this grocer. We really mean it. We can risk our life. We don't know what does it mean to risk our life, but when the time comes, if we follow our I don't know if we can have similar dream like this, or if we can get Buddha's advice or guidance. But anyway, we should risk our life and we should survive because we have an important task to achieve in this life. We should not die before we achieve true happiness. So we should do whatever we can do to keep on living and do our best on our spiritual journey. Okay, that's, I think, what we can learn from this short story. Good job, everyone. That's all for today's recitation meditation practice.